Have you ever dreamed of great success? Yet when it's time to take action, you choose procrastination instead? Are your grand plans floating in the air like these fading wisps of smoke? Welcome to the Valley of Echoes, where the future is built with the bricks of discipline. Here, words are only passing winds, and only silence can create things that last forever. You often talk about your dreams, but have you ever asked yourself why they still haven't become reality? The echoes bouncing off the cliffs are often weak, just like the promises we never keep. Pause for a moment and listen to your heart before the noise of the world leads you astray. Amir was a young man full of ambition, but he made the same mistake many people make today. He spent hours talking about magnificent bridge designs and the great projects he was about to begin. Every time he spoke about a goal, he felt as though he had already touched glory itself. But the golden seeds of his ideas remained lying on barren ground, never planted by anyone. His brain became satisfied with praise, mistakenly believing that announcing a goal was the same as achieving it. Behind him, the path across the valley was still nothing more than a deep and dangerous abyss. Shiny words are like glossy paint on a house that has never been built, easily blown away by the wind. His old uncle, a lifelong stone craftsman, silently watched his nephew with quiet disappointment. Amir had mistaken the applause of the crowd as proof of a success he had never earned. When the crowd disappeared, only Amir and his empty promises remained, fading into the stillness of the night. Laziness often disguises itself as grand plans, making us forget harsh reality. One morning, his uncle led him to the edge of the abyss, where the valley's ancient secrets began. His uncle said, "Do you see these bricks? They are the result of real actions from the past. Every strike of the chisel is a silent vow. Every stone placed down is a step forward." As the uncle worked in silence, the bridge slowly stretched farther across the valley, solid and unshakable, leaving Amir in awe. But the moment Amir tried to boast about it,
I don't understand how this is
as
possible.
though it would dissolve into thin air. The law of the valley was ruthless. Discipline is the only silent language that stone can understand. Beautiful words are weightless, while sweat and silence carry the weight of pure gold. On the other side lies achievement, but the road there cannot be built from the breath of promises. Amir realized he had spent too much energy explaining instead of using it to lift heavy stones. Discipline is not punishment. It is a quiet process of accumulation that builds invisible strength. Persistent effort in darkness prepares you for the brightest glory when dawn finally arrives. Do not let meaningless echoes deceive you into thinking you are progressing while your feet remain still. A bridge only becomes strong when it is built with honest labor, not the illusion of fame. Then a violent storm swept through the valley, exposing every painful truth Amir had tried to hide. The illusionary bricks disappeared beneath his feet, leaving only emptiness and fear in the pouring rain. The weeds of procrastination had covered the path, proving how many days he had wasted neglecting himself. A ruined field stretched before him, with not a single grain of rice, nothing like the harvest he had bragged about to others.
You won't
Looking at
believe
his
what
empty
happened
hands,
next.
Amir realized he possessed nothing except hollow
Honestly,
echoes from the cliffs.
it was the funniest.
The painful truth was that he had spent his youth building an image instead of becoming the person behind it. Dreams without action are only ghosts that haunt the mind and drain our energy. Meanwhile, what is built with discipline stands firm against every storm of life. The echoes from the abyss seemed to mock the laziness disguised as ambitious plans. Amir was shocked to realize that if he did not change immediately, he would remain nothing more than a hopeless dreamer forever. It was time to stop talking and start working, because only action could save his future. Amir began learning how to stay silent. He clenched his lips and poured all his strength into lifting the first stone. No more complaining, no more boasting. Only the sound of heavy breathing mixed with the rhythm of chiseling stone. Every day, he spent hours in silence, carefully shaping each brick for his bridge. One solid brick after another appeared beneath his feet, extending the road toward the other side of the abyss.
Amir,
When you stop wasting energy
Leave the
explaining
work for
yourself,
later. Yes,
you will
come
finally
on,
have
everyone
enough
is
strength
waiting.
to do difficult things. Discipline is a lonely journey, but it is the only road that leads to true and lasting freedom. Amir no longer needed the applause of the crowd to feel valuable, because the results before him spoke for themselves. Let the sound of your hammer and the sweat on your skin tell your story instead of empty promises. Every step on this bridge became proof of the power of silence and tireless perseverance. The calluses on his hands became the greatest medals a man could ever possess. True happiness does not come from being known by others. It comes from knowing you have conquered yourself. At last, the bridge was complete, connecting both sides of the valley and opening a new chapter of hope for Amir's life. Do not let your dreams drown in the meaningless echoes of laziness and bragging. Start building your own bridge today with silence and relentless discipline. Work in silence, and let your success speak boldly to the world. The world does not care about what you say you will do. The world bows only to what you have actually completed. Thank you for listening to this story. I hope it inspires you to place your very first brick today. What is your first brick today? Start now, in absolute silence.